Hi, I'm Lloyd from Bumstead Bicycles. Thanks for clicking on the video. We're going to talk today about the Trek Fuel EXE 8. So they have different versions. They have a 5, an 8, and then up into the carbon bikes. The 8 seems to be a sweet spot for me, even in their non-e-bikes. That was always the bike I went to. But as far as e-bikes go, you'll notice you can hardly tell it's an e-bike. The battery has been molded into the frame, much sleeker and smaller. The motor, let's come around the other side here, from TQ, much smaller and compact than other versions of bikes. So just the overall look of the bike, it's you got to take a second look before someone even knows that it's an e-bike. Fuels in general, the suspension design of Trek's fuel bikes, I've been riding a fuel for years, non-e, but they have spent millions of dollars on research and development to get this bike to just ride amazing. Climbing with full suspension just is a dream on this bike. The downhills, it rides like something with much bigger travel. It's just an amazing bike. I'm really impressed with how small the motor and how quiet it is on this bike. Again, because it's fairly small and sleek, they have designed it where you charge. You can also add a backup battery to it to get extended range. So if you are going on longer rides, you're a bigger, heavier rider, and you're gonna burn through the battery faster, Trek's taken that into account. Screen on the top tube of the frame, again, nice and sleek, not a big bulky item on the handlebars. The controls, very small, intuitive, easy to get to. So just very simple and small and sleek. So overall, like I said, the Fuel EXe part of it, the bike, great handling, awesome bike. Why you would consider e-bike wise difference. So probably the biggest difference by going smaller is that you're gonna have less torque than you would with the bigger system. Here, bigger motor, bigger battery mounted from the side. Then you can notice the difference on this Trek rail, how much bigger and heavier it all looks. For somebody that needs a lot more power, maybe you're not as strong a rider, the guys you're trying to keep up with, maybe you're somewhere in Colorado or like here in Southern California, we've got some steep mountains. You might want that extra power. If you're a stronger rider, maybe you live somewhere where it's not steep mountains, I would lean towards this Fuel. I just love how sleek and light. I'm not gonna talk about all of the components on this bike. One thing I will bring up though is it has SRAM's new GX transmission. Amazing stuff. On this, I was interested. So you put GX, the new electronic shifting, usually there's a battery that goes right here that you have to take out and charge. Because it's an electric bike and you've got a battery built into the frame, they've made it so with this little guy here, you're just charging the bike and not the derailleur separate. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature, that you didn't have to charge two things on the bike, that the rear derailleur is powered by the battery already on the bike. Pretty smart. I'm glad SRAM did that. Just, again, more simplicity. On Trek's website, you can go through the exact spec, figure out which. I just wanted to go over the basics of this new TQ motor on a Fuel, the sleekness of it. If you're considering an e-bike and some of those criteria are that you want it lighter and you don't want it to look like an e-bike. You want it a little more stealth. You don't need excessive power. You just need something to help you here and there, keeping up with the younger guys, or you know, the hills are just killing you. Take a look at the Fuel EXEs from Trek. Thanks.